the fuck is going on? This is not clickbait. This is not fucking clickbait, guys. I almost died. I literally almost died, okay? So let's reiterate a little bit of what I'm talking about, okay? So in the year of 2017, December 7th to be exact, I almost died of, technically, I guess you could say from lacking testosterone. It all started when I was around 15 years old. Some of you may be like, okay, so 15, that's kind of like almost the prime of puberty. You might as well say that's the prime of puberty. I mean, you're growing, you know what I'm saying? And at that time, yes, I was going to the gym, started training since I was 12. And so I had a pretty decent physique, as I show a couple of pictures and videos for you guys. You know, I had abs, very visible abs, a decent amount of muscle size for that age especially, and you know, I was decently strong. You know, you see a video of me benching 225. I mean, at 15, that's not fucking bad, is it? 15 or 16 to be exact. So, you know, anywhere around that, maybe I was late 15, I'm not too sure, but it's still around the same fucking age, okay? And so, with that being said, I'm just, you know, sitting here and telling you guys, yes, I had a pretty good physique and foundation for the time I was training and my age and everything, okay? So, yeah. Now, here's where things get a little bit fucking fishy, okay? Your boy one day went to the gym and I was, you know, doing a leg press machine, all right? So, I was, you know, doing the leg press and I noticed a specific pain in my groin area. And I don't know exactly what the fuck it was, but I didn't know it was what it actually was, okay? So, I would have this very strange pain around my groin area when I would do the leg press. Only the leg press, specifically speaking here. I don't know why, just that positioning in specific, just the point of me adding pressure of getting ready to re-rack the weights off, that would just hurt. So I don't know why squat didn't hurt, fucking leg extensions, fucking hamstring curls, nothing. Just that, all right, that specifically. But every day I noticed that there was a little pain in my nuts. What the fuck? Your nuts, Kevin? Are you telling me that Crew Aesthetics doesn't have testicles? What's going on? I do have balls, unfortunately. Why did I say unfortunately? I mean, sometimes it's a hassle, you know what I'm saying? But so yeah, I mean, I would develop these certain fucking pains. Specifically speaking, it felt like little what's the word? Like sharp shooting pains down there, all right? I don't know what the fuck was going on, but it hurt. All right, it fucking hurt, all right? And then touching it, especially when it would hurt even fucking more. So I didn't know what's going on. So I held it off for about a week, all right? For about a fucking week. And I remember the day I went to the hospital too. It was on a fucking Thursday. I would go to school, pain. I would go to the gym, pain. I would go home, pain. Everywhere it's fucking pain. Now it's not constant 24/7 pain, but it's on and off, you know what I'm saying? So basically, I will be chilling for 2-3 hours, and then for 2 minutes straight, excruciating fucking pain. Like, I'm like, oh my God. And it would only get worse and worse and worse. And I remember, and this is what motivated me specifically to go to the hospital, was because the day before, it was on a Wednesday. So I went to the hospital on Thursday, right? Thursday morning. But on Wednesday, after I walked home from the gym, I was, you know, walking with my ex-girlfriend to her house, and I fell on the ground. I fell on the ground because of how fucking painful it was. I'm like, fuck, like, dude, I was in so, I try to act cool, you know, like, I try to, like, be like, okay, you know, it doesn't hurt that bad, but I was trying as hard as possible to be calm and collective, but it fucking hurt like a bitch. I mean, there was no hiding that. There was really no hiding that. Now, what is this fucking symptom that you've been getting? Well, what's going on? You're taking too fucking long to explain yourself. I got you guys, all right? Don't click off just fucking yet. So I went to the hospital the very next fucking morning, and well, I must say, it was pretty fucking embarrassing. I'll tell you right now just what it was. It's something called testicular torsion, okay? Now, it's basically a organ in the body. Let me search this up because I don't want to mess it up and then people fucking act like they're all scientists in this bitch acting like, oh, you're wrong because it's this, and that, and it affects this, and that. No, fuck you. Testicular torsion is a twisting of a male organ that makes hormones and sperm. You heard that keyword, hormones. So this isn't clickbait at all. As a matter of fact, it's a little bit less than what I made it to be because one, I possibly couldn't have kids. 2, I was fucking lacking in tests for sure, and I'll explain why and how I know this. And 3, I could have probably fucking died of an infection to be exact. So let me continue on the story and how I found out it was this. And no, I didn't know this, you know, pre-hand before they fucking told me. I didn't know what the fuck that was. But let me finish the story because it gets better and it gets really fucking funny. This should have been a movie, for God's sakes. So I go to the hospital on Thursday morning, right? I go to the local hospital that I live near, and, you know, they're testing me. They're testing me for, okay, do you have STDs or some shit? You know, like, they're fucking testing me because they don't know that, like, you're talking about pain down there in that area. Okay, have you been sexually active? Had to lie to the doctor. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a liar, but I'm also not gonna say that and then, you know, maybe fucking get into an awkward situation with my parents or whatever. But then I eventually said it because the guy was cool. I'm not gonna lie, the guy was cool. He's like, listen, dog, like, just tell me. I'm not gonna tell your parents, you know, just, are you sexually active? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yes, I am. So he was cool. He actually didn't say anything. He was a fucking, dude, he was vibing, bro. He was fucking vibing. Basically, you know, then they moved me into a room in the hospital, and so they're testing me, and then on top of that, they're like, okay, where's the pain? How long has it been going on for? And where exactly do you feel it? You know, obviously it's, you know, in your nuts, but where exactly? And this is the best way I could explain it to you guys to basically fucking dumb it down, okay? Because I don't even know the scientific terms myself. But for, you know, for those of you who are a guy, you know those like cords that you have inside like your nuts and shit like that? Like, if you don't know, well, there's no fucking way you don't know. But hypothetically, let's just say you don't know. Literally just go down there while you're watching the video. Yes, while you're looking at me, all right? No homo. Just feel it, you know? Feel it down there and be like, okay, there's cords here. There's like little strings and shit like that. Those were fucking twisting by themselves, okay? Not, you know, by force, by anything else, by my legs, no, just by themselves. I don't know till this day exactly how the fuck that makes any sense or how that's possible or what makes that occur. Like, I really don't know. But what I do know is that I think from what I've heard, it's basically, I mean, it's just genetics. You know what I'm saying? It could be a genetic predisposition. You're born and naturally, I guess you have very flexible cords. I mean, that's the best way I could put it. I don't know. They're very flexible and mobile and shit like that. And sometimes, you know, they can fucking get out of whack and start twisting and tangling on each other. Yeah. So imagine the fucking pain that I was going through, let alone it just happening and occurring by its own self. There's 2 ways to fix this. Well, really 1 way, but there's also another way. Manually fixing it? Yeah, I said manually, like I'm a fucking car. And surgically fixing it, okay? I didn't know about the surgical part, but yet in this story, I didn't know about the surgical part. But they brought me into the room, like I said, and the guy that I was saying that, you know, yes, I'm sexually active, you know, he was, you know, manually fixing it by basically, you know, he would pop in gloves and he would go down there and just like, you know, feel them out, I guess, and straighten them out, all right? And yes, for the time being, it would work because, you know, I wouldn't feel any pain. And then on top of that, there was another person, there was a woman doing, I don't know what the fuck you call that, ultrasound. Dude, I really don't know. I'm probably sounding like a fucking moron right now, but doing some shit, testing my fucking, my like rate of like oxygen and like blood going down there and all that shit, you know, seeing if the levels are good or not, if I'm lacking, if I'm, you know, the circulation's getting cut off or whatever, right? Noticing that as I was getting the pain, the circulation was getting cut off. As the doctor would come in and manually fix it, the circulation would come back, all right? Here's the weird part though. This is where shit gets fucking embarrassing. And I honestly, like, I should have just took the route of just dying because this was fucking horrific, dude. Like, seriously. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Relax, YouTube. Don't take this down. There was about 6 to 7 people in that room. Most of them were women. And one of them was my age at that time. Yeah. Well, not, you know, exactly my age. You know, I was like 15 or 15 and a half or so. The girl was like 17. She was like an intern. And so the other ones, you know, one I'm assuming was maybe 50. The other ones are maybe around the 30s. Maybe there was one that was 20. So imagine this. And now there was just this one doctor, like, besides the guy doctor that, you know, was chilling. He was manually fixing my shit. You know what I'm saying? Just casually manually fixing my nutsack like it's a fucking car. There was another guy doctor. There was one more guy doctor only. So there was 2 guy doctors and then 4 to 5 females. Some were doctors, some were interns, and some were, I don't know what fucking specialists, but yeah, this other guy doctor, I didn't really like him all that much because then he asked me the question, are you sexually active? And then, you know, I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's like my boy over there, so I told him, and then what did he do? This motherfucker went straight to go snitch, alright? He went straight to fucking snitch on me. What the fuck, man? If you're watching this video, I'm gonna be honest, you know, why the fuck would you tell my parents, dude? Like, why? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? So yeah, so on top of that, I was a little bit furious with that guy. And then and how do I know he did? Because I heard literally from the outside, okay? And he literally walked out as soon as I told him. Like, he didn't give a fuck. It's very cringy because for literally 10 to 15 minutes straight, dude, I swear to God, I wish I made this up. These, doctors are literally all looking at my shit, dude. Just, I'm laying there on the bed like this and looking at the sky. Well, I can't see the sky, because I'm in a fucking building, but I'm looking at the ceiling. I was like so embarrassed that I wasn't embarrassed. You get to a point in terms of an embarrassment standpoint that like you can be shy, you can be a little bit blushy, have a little bit of red cheeks, mumble a little bit or just not talk at all. But then there's a point that you kind of, I guess, leave your soul. You know what I'm saying? Like you're there and your soul just says, all right, but motherfucker, see you later. See you later. It's almost like the movie Venom. You know what I'm saying? Like, my parasite just left me, bro. He just fucking yeeted out of my body and said, all right, motherfucker. See you later. I'm going on vacation. So they're looking at me, and then when they called the doctor in, I was chill, the one who didn't snitch. That guy was, I love you, man. You're a fucking G. But yeah, that guy, they would call him in. You know what I'm saying? Because he would be, outside doing some other shit. But then when they see that I'm losing circulation and, my shit's tying up again, doctor, whatever, I don't know his name, but, can you come in again, to manually adjust or whatever? Whatever the fuck kind of term they were saying. It was really cringy though, I'm not gonna lie. You come in, ta-ta-ta-ta, and then everyone will clap. That's the weird part. Everyone will be like, hey, like, what the fuck are you clapping about? I mean, and it doesn't help that the only girl there that was around my age was bad as fuck. That right there is, no, what the fuck is going on? So listen, guys, for those of you who ask me how I am so confident in approaching these girls in public and doing these interviews as you see me doing, it's not because really I'm confident. It's just that I've done so much worse than just getting rejected. I've been in I haven't been through some crazy shit in my life, but the shit that I have been through were absolutely bizarre. Anyways, they didn't know what to do. None of them told me, I'm assuming because of my age, but they transferred me to another hospital because they were going to decide to maybe take in the surgery route because they saw that as they were adjusting my shit, it just kept going back and twisting. So they said, all right, there's no other way for us to fix the problem unless we, go in there and open up your nuts. Literally, you have to open up your nutsack. Open it up and, stitch the cords in their place forever. Yeah. And then, as I went to that other hospital, when I got there and arrived, this doctor said to me, okay, there's two options that we have for you. You can either leave here and give you what do you call that shit? Like a referral. You know what I'm saying? Just like giving you a referral and heading you out of here in the hospital, right? But if you develop or get any symptoms, any more symptoms, or you get the same pain that you were getting earlier, you have to come in within 6 hours or you lose your nuts. And if you lose your nuts, they become discolored. They don't work anymore. And then on top of that, if you don't come after that, you can possibly get an infection, and then you can you will for sure fucking die. So you telling me this as a little kid who doesn't really, know what to do at this point. It's like, holy shit, you know what I'm saying? And then the other option was, or you can stay here, we can schedule a surgery within the next 10 minutes or so, and you can get the surgery, and you won't have to worry about this problem ever again. So I got the surgery. Before I got it, I knew that there was something wrong hormonal-wise for a while though, because I noticed that my physique wasn't progressing. My strength wasn't increasing, and I mean at that age, I'm in the pinnacle of puberty. So if I'm not progressing in any amount of fucking way, whether that's strength or looks wise, physique wise, I was staying very stagnant though. I wasn't decreasing in gains or strength, nothing. I was just staying very stagnant though. So that's the key word, stagnant. Now, after I got the surgery, like I was saying, I'm gonna be honest guys, I was in the worst pain of my entire life. I don't wish this pain, and I will never wish this pain on my worst fucking enemy. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you did to me, but dude, this pain was horrible, dude. Like, holy fuck, dude. I'd rather, dude, they crucified me in that fucking room. All right, like, dude, oh my god, The pain was terrible. And yeah, guys, I know this is like a weird little turnaround, a weird little addition to add to the story, but I just wanted to say really quickly that More Plates, More Dates was right on this. So basically, he, says that if your hormones are suppressed in some way for some reason, you will start noticing more acne if you do get acne. It's generally when you are, for example, low on testosterone. You know what I'm saying? You'll start noticing when your hormones are, crashed. That's when you'd kind of break out more likely. You'd be more likely to break out, during those times. And I do agree with this because I'll show pictures up for you guys right now, and I had a significant amount of acne. Now, it's not as visible as you could fucking see, but it was significant, and I had worse photos and videos, but I deleted them because of how bad they were. Just imagine this, from my upper cheekbone on the side to the bottom of my jawline, all the way down to my lips, filled with huge red bumps. It was very painful to the point to sleep on a bed, and I know a lot of those who are listening that actually suffer from acne for whatever the case may be. Maybe it's just hormonal in general, maybe naturally puberty, or you take shit, I don't know. But the severe acne havers out there, I know you can relate to, it's to the point to where when you sleep on a bed and you have the pillow on your face, it hurts. It hurts a lot on your cheeks. Can't dry your face a normal way either. You can't go with like this with a napkin or a fucking towel. No, dabs, little dabs, because that will do better than fucking doing this, because you'll be in fucking severe pain, because it hurts like a motherfucker, all right? Probably will bleed too. Obviously, of course, after the surgery, I was weaker, I was smaller, I had less definition, and I didn't know what to do. And it was like that for a couple of fucking months. A couple of fucking months, guys. It was no joke, dude. This was serious and this was painful. You could get through it, and then by the time you're at where you wish you would be at, you're gonna look back at the time you wish you would be at where you are now. Hypothetically speaking, let's just say you're at where you want to be. You're going to be like, yeah, motherfucker, I did it, bitch. And you thought you wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I mean, I got stronger. I fucking subsided this shit, and I surpassed all the obstacles I had to surpass, man. The pain, the struggle, the fucking, oh my God, dude. Taking a shitload of painkillers, because it was fucking painful, dude. You know what I'm saying? Anything that happens, you can always fucking come back from. Fuck the haters. They can suck your fucking dick. They could probably suck both of my fucking nuts now that they're good. Fuck you guys. Suck my fucking cock too. It is what it is, guys. Some people go through shit. Yeah, well, everyone goes through shit. Life is not perfect, okay? Life is not perfect, but I want you guys to know that if you're going through something right fucking now, no matter how hard it is, I don't even give a fuck if it's worse than my situation, okay? Even if it's irreversible and you wish you could go back in time, because if you could go back in time, you could fix everything and everything would be perfect. We live in a world where there's no such thing as fucking perfect. And I hate the word perfect, because there is no such thing as perfect. There is no such thing as perfect. Everything will have its flaws to some degree. Everything. And you have to be okay with that. And you actually have to be happy and grateful for that. Because like I've said in the past, guys, you have to live through the bad days in order to live through the good days. Every day being good is not really the most entertaining and adventurous thing to have and deal with, right? Tomorrow's a good day, next week's gonna be a good day, and next year's gonna be a fucking amazing day as well. That doesn't sound too fun, does it? No, it doesn't. So guys, be fucking grateful for the bad days. Be grateful for the good days. When you're in your lows, make sure you keep in memory very well the good times that you've had, because then when you go up, don't be too high and happy, because you need to stay very humble, because knowing that there will be a low coming sometime in the future. That's just how you have to look at life, guys. And I'm so happy that I switched my mindset on this whole fucking philosophical conversation that we're having here, because honestly, guys, it changed my whole perspective and made me happier overall. And, for my mental health as well. You know what I'm saying, guys? Too many people get caught up in their fucking highs, and then when their lows come, they're like, what the fuck happened? It's the end of the world. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? And it can be something so small, but just because they haven't had that bad thing happen to them for a long ass time, they feel like they're free to go. It's like, no, buddy. No, we can't escape. There's two things that they say that we can't escape, but I think that there's three things that we can't escape. The first two things is taxes. The second one is death. But I think that the third thing that we can't escape is bad situations. We can avoid some, and some necessarily avoiding easily as well. But sometimes there's going to be bad times, and we just have to be okay with that, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys thought it was enjoyable for some reason, I don't know, maybe I'm a piece of shit, I'm a cocksucker, you never saw me before, and you're like, who's this douchebag? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video at least. If you did, like the video, comment. You know, tell me what you think. Tell me if you actually had the same problem before, or you thought you had the same problem, or you had a worse fucking problem before relating to this, or just anything in general. Tell me your fucking story. Tell me of a horrible thing that happened to you, and I'll talk to you. I promise I will. I don't give a fuck how many comments there are, unless they're like, you know, a million comments. I'm not Mr. Beast, so I promise you I'll fucking reply. And yeah, it's your boy Kevin Diaz from Crew Aesthetics, and we're fucking out, motherfuckers! Alright, see ya!